And girls, welcome back to ORL Online Racing League. Today we are here in Texas, the beautiful United States of America, the US of A, whatever you want to call it. We are we are here finally. We are here for round two. We've got less drivers, but I'm gonna make sure it's a beautiful and fantastic race. It's only one shot qualifying, which means one lap for each driver only, all at the same time. And I've never commentated over one shot qualifying, so I don't know how it's going to look, how it's going to act. I don't know. But drivers are going to get their setups, and yeah, should be good. Should be a good one. Right, here we are on board with Brandon, who's going to start lap time. So we're going to follow. We're going to be quick here because they're going to move up and down. They're going to swap quickly. So we can see Mott's now into turn one, keeping it nice and easy through. They're now coming through the S's very slowly. Nice and easy now. For now, in P2, keeping the car on the track, keeping it clean, locking up the left, and that's with Mott just puts himself up to P2. We just go down. Oh, it's Jones UK. Jones there just spins the car around. You can see his teammate Darby, who's actually invalidated, as well as Racker. So we technically only have three drivers here. Jones is probably one of them, but just on the orders, we can see Mott. If we go to Brandon now, who's actually taking the lead, or vision pole for now, actually, as we go in to almost the end of Sector 2. Excuse me, as I'm going to keep it clean. Sector 2 done and dusted, as we are going through 15 and 16 and 17 ahead of us. As it's a flat right-hander, and this can something big as Muhammad now. P1, keeping it clean. Hopefully to the line. Everybody invalidated besides Muhammad. What's happening with the stream? That should fix it, hopefully. But on pole position is Mott's on pole. Right, so that's the starting lineup. Mott, Brandon, Jones, Derby, and Wrecker. I'm just trying to sort something here quickly. Why have you turned all assists off? Well, there are like rules and things, but what you can do, join the Discord. Okay, no, hang on. Join the Discord, and there's a channel that has everything that's on and off, and well, it's raining. What just happened? What just happened? We're restarting, but we didn't need to leave. Right, let's see what we're going to do, because we have very little people. I don't know what we're going to do. We are going to restart. Yeah, it's only 5 people, but like I don't know what's going to happen. But yeah, what I was saying, join the Discord server, and I don't know why the command isn't working. Join the Discord server, right? And there's a channel in there that you can what you call you can read in there. You can read everything in there, what is on, what is off, and so on. I'm not sure what is going on, why it's not loading the command. Let me check. I'm sorry about this, chat. I am sorry to all the drivers. I'm sorry to everybody. This is not planned. It's not supposed to happen, but unfortunately, it has. There's an invite. This should work now if you go Discord. There you go. Thank you, Mots, for the follow, brother. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hopefully we can get underway very soon. I'm praying. I'm praying. Um, right. Who needed an invite? Right. Uh, 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 Peak. Did you need an invite, Peak? Are you already in here? Don't know who needed an invite. I'm just gonna send an invite to everybody, and whatever happens, happens, I guess. Points will be awarded tonight, but if we don't get, like, I don't know, if we don't get going after qualifying for whatever reason, like if it's rain again, we will just do it for the fun of it, I guess. I will do everything I can to get more, of course. All is my responsibility. But we are going to close down Tuesdays. So it'll all be tier 1, but we're going to get rid of tier 2, so it'll all be on Fridays. We're going to get underway now for one shot qualifying again. But yeah, it's only going to be Fridays, basically. So that's our plan, technically. I should have jumped in the car, in fact, just to make things more fun, but it's alright. Right, we are here in a beautiful Austin, Texas, once again. Third time lucky? Question mark. I should have honestly jumped in the car because 5 drive. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, well, I'm gonna work on getting numbers higher. Right, here we are with Brandon again. Let's go with Derby this time. Actually, hang on. Let's go with Derby this time. Actually, up to turn 1 we go. Keep it easy. This time you don't want to always stick on the right hand side. Most times when I'm commentating I say use everything, use all the track, but around Austin, Texas up to turn 1 you don't. You want to hit that apex. Now through the S's we go. This is my favourite part. Almost like Maggots and Beckett's around Silverstone. Keeping it clean. That's a purple sector 1 in sector 1 for Derby there, who's in P1. That's a mouthful. Downhill we go. We need to keep it clean. Don't lock up. Use a little bit of the track on the right hand side. Turn it in nice and easy onto the left hander there. And we keep it clean. We'll come right back. Let's check his opponent there, Brandon, who's now on the back, straighten out, full push, using everything possible, using battery and DRS now. Hitting the brake nice and easy about the 50-meter mark, as we see Wrecker as well as Jones as well. We see Motts who's slightly behind on the time. That's a 1:04.609. We look at Derby, that was slightly quicker, who also set a purple sector 2. So that's a sector 1 and sector 2 purple, which is the perfect lap time so far. Keep it clean now through sector 3. You cannot make a mistake now. Use all the exit there. That was beautiful. Hit the curb. Don't go too wide there. That's going to be a massive mistake through there. Now, turn 20 we go now. Keep it clean. Don't go too wide. That's perfect. All 4 wheels on the track. That's a 1:33.487. It looks like Derby will be on pole from the first qualifying, which didn't count, who was second last, to on pole now. That's beautiful. No one invalidated. That's what I call a one-shot quali. It's Derby, Brandon, Wrecker, Jones, and Mohammed Motts. That was a qualifying. That was a good qualifying. That was a qualifying and a half, I think. If you're just joining in and you're thinking, well, what's going on? One-shot qualify? What league does it? Well, we've only got 5 drivers, unfortunately, for this evening, as it is only round 2 out of season 1. But yes, from now, oh, hang on, that's my fault. I didn't click next. But yeah, we gonna hope it's not raining, because it is. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Well, we're here in Austin, Texas. Now, what's going to happen? But we're here in Austin, Texas. This track is 5.513 kilometers long, 20 laps ahead of us. There's 9 corners to the left, 11 to the right. That's 20 corners in total. You're going to start on pole on the left. Here we are in Austin, Texas, under the cold, rainy night sky. It's lights out and away we go, and it's foot to the floor here around off Texas, and we're going up to turn 1, not down to turn 1 this evening, as it's a perfect start there. It's a dream start for Derby there. Oh, all other 3 drivers going wide through turn 1 there, all going ping-ponging straight onwards. It's Wrecker there, who's up to P4 now, trying to defend for his life. Now through the S's we go nice and slow. The rainy condition really can wobble your car around, cause a lot of understeer, slide, as you can see with Motts now. Race strategy intermediates through the whole race. We will be going unless it somehow dries out, but it's Derby who still leads us away quite a margin, 1.6 seconds, as that is the start of lap 1, ladies and gentlemen. So that is starting off. Jones are making up 2 positions after that chaotic start. I know it's a rainy race and we weren't expecting it. No one really was expecting it, but look at Jones, he's trying to close into his teammate, and Brandon as well, trying to keep that Ferrari of Rekka at bay. Then we have Mott, who's slightly behind, they're 2.4. We can actually, should we put that to leader? That is the gap completely to the leader. Mott is 5.5 behind. Just gonna try keep it on the road. That is what matters. It's Rekka now, keeping it on the track as well. Everyone's taking it nice and slow. There's still a lot of standing water. By at least lap 5, lap 6, there should be a nice clear line that will be forming, that will help the drivers stay on track and, you know, kind of give them a little more traction. Now, as we start lap 2 out of 20, the line is very early, as you can see. Derby already on lap 2, and it still leads us away. That's a 1 minute 51.4. I know it's not exactly what the drivers were wanting, and as they didn't want a cold, windy day, evening here in Texas. But here comes Jones, who's just trying to keep it on track, keeping it nice and clean. Beautiful Texas livery. It's just beautiful. It's a beautiful track, but when it's rainy, it's not. It's not a beautiful. It's not a beautiful sight. You don't want to slide all over. Jones trying to defend in the rain. Now, defending in the rain is difficult. You could go slow and then suddenly bang, you're gonna start speeding up again, and that's not ideal. So, Derby there, just pulling away completely. You can see on the minimap on the right hand side, completely 3.48, 3 seconds full, 3.5, 3.71 sec. I couldn't even just say a single number. I couldn't just keep my sentence together there. Increasing it. There goes Brandon, all the way up to P3 there, wheel to wheel, touching, a bit of touchy going on with the Haas in the Racing Bull, as there goes Brandon, trying to keep it clean on the left hand side there, and it's through goes Brandon. Forward now, what can Jones do? Can Jones reply? Jones is trying to reply, but no, Brandon is just keeping it in front. So Brandon, P2 with Derby there. Still in the lead now. That's what it was. So Brandon now pushing away from Jones, Rekka, and Matsu's trying to close himself in. Trying. So basically, this rate, is Rekka there, gets a 3-second time penalty. There goes Rekka on Jones there, keeping it nice and clean. Full flat now will come Jones. Jones going to brake a little bit later. It's going to outbrake him. He does. He gets past that Scuderia Ferrari once again. Keeps it clean. Trying to defend completely. You can see Rekka there. Rekka's trying to fight his way right back. What is this camera angle? I don't know. I don't like it. As the using a little bit of a strong person I'm looking at there. So that's a bit of contact there. That's caused Jones' front right end plate. Yeah, front right end plate to snap right off. Hopefully he can try continue. That's not ideal, breaking your wing in the rain. Not sure what happened, but Jones doing everything to keep that car under control. Now with the damage, bit of a slide there, bit of a lag. That is something. So basically, what can happen now that it's, what's going to happen now? What pit stop? Could we actually see pit stops even though the game is saying, no, don't pit? Well, in theory, no. You don't have to stop unless you turning in very aggressive. So if you're going very aggressive and whatever, you're gonna want to stop. That's kind of obvious. If you're not going aggressive, you don't need to stop. But if you do want to stop just to make the race a little more fun, that would be cool. That's what we want. We want some entertainment. It is raining. Someone needs to set themselves a challenge. Pit now and come out last and push on. Okay, maybe by lap 15 do that. This has got that damage. You can see it very clearly. I want to see it just again. There it is. On the left of your screen. He's right. He's bad to him. Completely gone, but he's doing pretty well. As here comes Jones into the pits now. Changing the front wing. Mainly, I presume, not just for the tyres, hopefully not. Maybe both at the same time, yeah. Technically, even if you're not trying to, you've just accepted my challenge. Why is the stream glitching? Let me see. I can't go it out because that's not the thing you want. Hopefully that's better. So Jones pushing on to change this off where we can. Tires are kind of obvious. Penalties, record 3-second time penalty. Derby is rarely pushing away. Rarely pushing away. Everyone is basically spaced around. Everyone is gapped. It's a nice gap. What should we talk about while there's nothing really going on? I guess, I mean, it's a very long track, 5.5 kilometers. So 20 laps. Yeah, it's a long one if you think about it in the rain. It's even longer in the rain. Right. I'm gonna continue apologizing because I mean you don't want to watch a stream where almost nothing is happening and there's only 5 drivers, but I promise by the end of this week, by Friday, there will be an announcement in the Discord saying what's gonna happen. Obviously it's a new league, you know, you can't expect 20 drivers, 15 drivers, 10 drivers every race from the start. Last week was 6, now it's 5. Hopefully next week it's not 4, and so on. 3, 2, 1. I mean, oh gosh. But like, what I'm trying to say is, don't, get bored easily. Like, I'm trying not to get bored. It's my aim to keep you guys entertained, right? Don't leave because nothing's happening. Something will, I'm sure, happen. And in the league, if you're in the Discord, don't leave because there's no action. I I'm doing everything I can with staff to get things up and running. I'm gonna probably create a new ad with updated things, that we're only gonna race on Fridays now, or maybe I'll do Wednesdays. I don't know. Fridays for some people aren't good. Sometimes they are, but Friday will be the day, and we'll get the T2 people. You see, in this league, the tier 2 is different. It's less competitive, no, it's less strict. So if you cut a corner, it's fine. You can cut a corner, right? Like, no worries. You can cut the corner. And then, like here, if you cut a corner, you're gonna get a penalty. So there, you cut a corner, it's okay. It's a fun league, points count. But that's gonna close until we grow, until we expand to a full. We almost have a full in both, but people don't show up because something's happened. Like someone DM'd me, they've unfortunately gone to hospital. They're having something done. I wish them the absolute best. If you are watching, I wish you the best. But you see, I understand things happen, and things do happen. But yeah, just stick around, right? Stick around, because maybe in a year's time, my league can be who knows where in the future. Look at ORL, for just an example that I do personally. Look at them and think, yeah, they've grown massively. They were probably in our exact seat back then when they started many moons ago. Not that long ago, but years ago. F1 18, 20, 19. Just think about them. We could get to a level. I'm not saying to their level, not at all, but I'm saying we can get the same amount of drivers. I'm trying to get another commentator to join me. Many to join, but you never know. Never know. It's not a stream for you guys to, get a what you should and shouldn't do type of lesson. But Jones, try to close on. Try to close in. Trying to close in. Is Darby there? Still pulling. Oh wait, Darby, if you are listening, give yourself a challenge. Do a quick donut. No, don't do that. Do something to make this more entertaining. Look, you're gonna stop on the side of the track, do a 360 and continue. That 25 point. Well, everyone's gonna get a point no matter what, unless you crash. Jones, 3 seconds on penalty, multiple warnings. Someone do something, please. This race doesn't think that's an extra point. What do you think? Just to be like, thank you. Why are you weaving around? What? That's slowing you down? Brady got the fastest lap, didn't quite catch it. Lap 9 out of 20. We're almost halfway. I'll even try do maybe weekly things like weekly races as well in the Discord, so anyone can join no matter your level, no matter your tier. The best not just join from just join see what's going on in it, so you can too. I'll try to stream more on socials. Where I need to spend about crash. Hope not. What happened? Chat, are you there? Chat? Oh, it's up. But yeah, I need so you guys can also interact with me a little more. Just I don't know. Maybe I'll do like a career mode or something, so you guys can see me race and we can have a good laugh, or something. I don't know. Some crazy thing. Right, so lap 10 out of 20, we got 10 laps to go. What if someone decides to cause a nice cheek? Do someone? I don't know. I'm going crazy because I don't know what to compensate. People are slowly closing in. Brandon is closing in to Jody there. Slightly. 2.4, 2.6 going up again. Going up. Up. Come on, close in. For the sake of entertainment, please. I really am going insane. I've really tried to think of things to say, but I'm going crazy. Yeah, I'm going pretty crazy. If you guys can't tell. Oh, we got a safety car. I was joking about that if you crashed on purpose. Okay, well we've got something to do. I was joking, but I mean, thank you. No, cheers. Please don't tell me like, oh yeah, I did on purpose just to give you guys something to watch. Well, we started with 5, we've got 4. We've got 1 half left. Into the pit. Into the pits. Oh, they're all coming to the pit. They're all coming into the pits. What will Mott do? Will Mott say, I'm fine? Nah, I think pit. I think pit would be the best. Alright, Mott's just continuing, but still P4. You gotta push now. You can go. The delta is green, I can see on your wheel. Gonna make 1 overtake. No overtake. Where my lander out on track. Right, so now that we have a safety car, let's see how long it'll stay out for. Hopefully not too long, because I do think we're gonna get some racing. I don't know. Only time can tell. Time tells us everything. Well, we've got about 9 laps to go. Not too shabby, I guess. Not too shabby. If you guys are just tuning in, welcome. Thank you for tuning in, taking time out of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are watching from, whatever time it is right now. Unfortunately, we've only got 4 drivers left in this race. But next week, Friday, hopefully there will be even more drivers. That's what I'm going to work on straight after this race. Yeah. I'm hoping I can get something done, so that we don't just sit around with Small numbers. Right, so guys, what do we think about what should I talk about? I don't know. What do we think so far about the real life world championship? Should we go that direction? So what do we think about the real life world championship so far? 24 points. The distance between Lando and Oscar in real life. And is it 46 points? I don't know actually. 46 or so points between the two with Max. Could Max have the greatest sporting comeback in history or in sporting history? What do we think? I think he could get second, to be fair. I'm not only saying that because I'm a Lando fan and all this, but I just think generally he can. I mean, look at Brazil. If you think statistically and you think data-wise, I know we don't have the data, but he got P3 all the way from the pit lane, from the pits. Safety cars in this lap as well, but I just generally think that Max could get up there. I just think so. Good, if he keeps this up, he could get second in the championship. I don't know how many points he is behind Oscar, but behind Lando's 40-something points. He could get up there from a dominant McLaren season to a Max Verstappen rest of the season. That could be a Netflix name. McLaren dominant, whatever. Right, dominant rest of season. Right, so Derby's going to lead us away from a perfect dominant race. I can use that word now. Dominant race for Derby. Gonna go sometime soon. Safety cars in the pit. He goes now. Derby accelerates now as Brandon just trailing right behind as we are going on to lap 12 out of 20. It's foot to the floor now. We go green once again. Derby defending for his life there. A little bit of weaving there just to keep the tyres up to temperature. There's Branson. Follows just behind with Wrecker and Mutz there. And Jones, the only DNF and hopefully the only DNF of this evening. Now, Mutz just trailing slightly behind, just keeping it down, trying to have a better rest of this race than he did before. The safety car there as Wrecker also trying to keep it clean as Brandon sees Derby even closer than before. After the safety car, he was trailing about a second, 2-3 seconds before the safety car. Now it's less than a second, 1 second now, just keeping it clean, using a little bit of the battery as Derby is keeping it absolutely perfect on the track. Don't want to give him the commentator's curse. And Martin slowly falling back down the order, get it down again to 2.4 seconds. Now Brandon using the battery to keep it clean. That battery is going down. Derby's also using that battery but keeping it on a different line as there's Brandon using the slipstream there, getting that magnetic force basically, trying to stick with Derby there. Brandon gets a 3-second time penalty for pushing too hard. And he got a perfect sector too, but just too wide there. That's going to be fantastic news for Wrecker, and maybe even better news for Motz now. From a terrible race to maybe a decent race it's going for Motz. The luck could be increasing, but the luck for Brandon is decreasing. And his luck could be going to Wrecker and Motz, but it's too early to tell because it's only lap 13 out of 20. As we go on to lap 13 out of 20, Derby gets another fastest lap, pulling away, keeping it absolutely on track. As well, can I just point out, can we just say, fastest lap after fastest lap is fantastic stuff in the race. Point doesn't count unfortunately, but if it does, you could just give him the point right now. No one is going to stop him with that point. We can check it there, 146.2. to 5, so he's slightly quicker, very slightly quicker than Brandon. Very slight. That's a small margin. That's quicker. That's the interval. Brandon trying to hold on to P2. Excuse me, sorry. He's slightly, he's just trying to hold his Derby gate, just giving a bit of a weave, trying to break the slipstream there, going left, going right, just trying to keep it, the tires warm at the same time, but it's also defending Derby is his biggest, sorry, what? Defending Brandon is his biggest concern right now. Not what's going on in front, but what's going on at the back. Obviously, no one's in front. There's nothing to worry about in front. Besides making the corner, of course, it was a bit of a lockup. That's why I went quiet for you guys to hear. But, yes, I don't know why it's showing this yellow flag still. That's very, very odd, but... yeah, it's a bit of an ick. But we're going on to lap 15 on the 20, and there'll be about 5 laps to go. Lap 15, we go another fastest lap there. Oh, that's for Brandon this time round. That's for Brandon as Derby is keeping him on track. How's Mops going? He's going slow. He's still getting the points. Remember, guys, you're going to get a point no matter, besides Jones, unfortunately. Yeah, just keeping it on track right now matters. Wrecker. Just pushing on, trying to keep it clean. He's got that penalty, unfortunately, but just needs to push for Brandon there. Looks like the luck has actually fallen away from Mott's. There's like 7-8 seconds away. So I don't think a podium is possible, but again, you've got 5 laps to go, really. Yeah, I've got 5 laps to go, but here we go with Brandon and Derby again. Brandon just trying to get close, less than a second for now. Kind of slowing it down, bit of a slide there. Just keep it clean, keeping it clean now. Bit of a slide. Foot down now. Ease on the brake, very slowly get off your brake then, straight down, not flat like it was in qualifying around here really, bit of a lift, you can hear that from Brandon, he's keeping it clean from the V-Carb driver, Racing Bull driver, I don't know what the hell this team name is anymore. Visa Ketchup Racing, but I don't even know. And next year they potentially could change it again. I hope that's fake. I'm believing it's fake. I believe it's fake. But Swift, they do every year. Why? Why? You might as well just leave the sport industry. Changing your name so many times. It's not a book. You're not making a series of books. Come on, choose one name. I've never gone this crazy while commentating before. Oh. Brandon, I think he's ever so close. No, he's not. Not really. Not really. He is there, but now just more than a second. Just more than a second. Yeah, what a brilliant race, yeah. I know, you know who I'm cheering for right now is Joe. Oh no, Joe. What happened, Joe? Tell us what happened. What happened? Tell everybody what goes. Wrecker gets another penalty. That's up to 6 seconds now. I'm actually interested. Don't be embarrassed, by the way. Don't be embarrassed about. Oh no, I can't tell you. I saw your ticket in the Discord, but I want to know more. I don't like seeing people DNF and then they don't tell anybody what happened because don't bottle it up. Don't bottle it up. Lap 17 out of 20. This race is going quick, but it could be more entertainment. Oh, so you did, so you did. Ah, okay. Knife bot, bro. You can chill too, knife. I see. So you did it not on purpose, but you did it just to spice up the race. Yeah, I mean it helped for like the first lap, and then everybody spread out, and then I've been going insane. I've been going actually insane. I don't know what to talk about. Oh, help me. um, Brandon is actually pretty close to Derby now. I mean, Derby's one of the only ones that doesn't have a penalty besides Mott's, but Mott is well, pretty far. Pretty far though. Contacting the FIA? Yeah, do that. You know what, normally it's not allowed for you to cause a safety car on purpose, but since like technically there's no one racing, there's like, well, there was, unfortunately there were 5, including yourself, right, so 5, but it's fine, I'll let it slip, FIA, don't look, yeah, don't. Don't tell anybody, shush, this is the only time. Well, Brandon is very close to Derby, getting even closer. If we could just stick right here, it'll be fine. It will be a race in a bit, hopefully to the line. I mean, Derby, you want to kind of slow down a tad, you know, just to let Brandon, you know, go wheel to it. No, don't do that because that's not really going to be fun, just watching on purpose. Record, another 3-second time penalty. Something's going on for Rekka. I mean, you can look at the penalties. That's for 9 seconds, and it's for 3 seconds. Neither of them are ideal, but hey. Because it was a good race for my debut, then I got orange wing double. Put it got P2, P3 on my first race. Yeah, you were doing good. I looked away when the 6 car came off. I saw nothing. Unfortunately, but yeah, hopefully next race, where will we go racing, ladies and gentlemen? We are going to be going. It's a mystery race next week. Oh, next race is mystery. I forgot about those. There's 2 mystery races this season. Round 3, which is next, and then round 6. So that's entirely up to, well, the wheel that I'll be spinning. And I'll post a video in the Discord so you guys can actually believe I didn't make it up. But I'll create a wheel with all the names. That will be the choice. Unless you guys want me to choose a track. I'll probably choose Monaco full wet. No, I'm not going to do no. I'll do, I don't know. Good question. I don't know, but mystery. I want to do, bring that to my league to make it stand out a little different, almost like the Creator Series. That kind of gave me the inspiration. But mysteries, that's cool. I feel like that's cool. It's not a lot of leagues do that. At least I don't know any. Yeah, but Brandon is super close now to Derby. Each lap he's gotten closer and closer and closer to Derby, but lap 19 out of 20 laps are getting less and less, they're coming down. They are coming down. Let's see. Brandon, ERS, Derby, ERS. It's full push now. Massive push. I don't think Brandon has been ever so close. Like he was closer slightly before, besides the safety car, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, just slightly. Just getting there. Now it's going to be a full push for lap 20. I'm sure the pressure is on. You can see the line that I was talking about earlier. I haven't spoken about it, but the line that I said will be by lap 5, lap 6. It is there now. You can fully see it. Completely. Obviously, it's the end of the race, but still, I'm just going to get right, there we go. That's exactly what I needed. I'll use that afterwards. After the race, I mean. Yes. This is going to be a fantastic ending, I hope. As Brandon is pulling now, he's using that magnetic forced to pull ever so close. It looks like it's even getting sunny. Oh no, rain, don't stop now. Or maybe stop now, I don't know. Branson, they're very close. They're almost pushing. Not to get a penalty, not saying get a penalty, but that was very close. That was a very close push there. Don't get a penalty. Yeah, I mean, I wish there were more drives this race and more action. I wish it wasn't raining. I mean, I love the rain. Don't mind me. Don't get me wrong. The racing in the rain is it's beautiful. But oh, Brandon, slight mistake there. I might have just cost him. Might have just cost him. He needs to push now. No mistakes from now. From onwards, no more mistakes. You cannot get another penalty. It's not really going to matter to you. You actually do need to push because Rekka's 8.1. We've got 3 seconds. Nah, ignore me. My math isn't nothing right now. Yeah, I just wish there were more drivers and, you know, I don't like seeing low attendance, but low numbers aren't my friend. I like to see higher numbers. I like to see even high numbers, you know. We don't want to see 5. We don't want to see 7, 8 no, you know, we want to see some good. Okay, I guess 8 is good. 8 is good. The worst I've ever commentated was actually, I think, it was like this league was 7 drivers, but after lap 2, there were 4 left. That was terrible. But the man from the UK, I'm not getting that right. The man from the UK in the house has had an absolutely phenomenal race. It's been a phenomenal race for Derby, who wins the Texas Grand Prix from Brandon, and then Rekka, we could just wait. Rekka gets another 3 seconds to make it a 12-second time penalty in total. Mott's slowly behind. Keep it clean, no pressure. It's not like the whole world is what. Well, not the whole world is watching. Don't go that far now. Well, not like you on TV. Keep it clean. Come on, Motts. Just cheer on Motts. Come on, Motts. Oh, bit of a slide. As Motts will come home P4 to get the final points available. But Derby is your United States Grand Prix winner. No. What is popping up now? No. Why is there no symbol for me to ban you? What? Excuse me. No one clicked on that. No one. no one listened to that bot. I'm gonna. Where the hell is the button to? Why can't I? Huh? What the hell? Can't remove it. I can't remove the message. Huh? Can't click on this person. Ah, there. Goodbye. That was a race and a half. The cleanest driver goes to Derby. The most overtakes go to Rekka. Driver of the day goes to Brandon. Yeah, fastest lap Brandon. Yeah, race winner Derby. I mean, okay, for that was okay. I guess it was. It is what it is. I guess. To be honest, it is what it is. You can't really control it, but it's happened. It's happened already. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that's basically it. Oh no. Ah, no, it's okay. I got it. There we go. Girls, that's basically it. Unfortunately, that's it. Yeah. Hopefully next week we can see more drivers. But yeah, it wasn't even a long stream. It's been only 54 minutes, including when we had the restart. But yeah, guys, I hope we can have more on Friday. But yeah, do I deal with the FIA? We've got members, but I guess I could, and I technically can't have my say. I personally can't. We'll get the ticket tickety the bot pings all the FIA. So it'll get dealt with as soon as you send the clip. Everyone will, well, all the FIA will go in there. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thanks so much for joining me. Thank you for tuning into a race that could have been more entertaining, it could have been more action, but unfortunately with the rain, there wasn't. But I'll see you guys Friday, same time, same place. Hopefully, more drives. Top 5. Oh, you did fantastic, Moss. You did fantastic. 5-10 minutes. Yeah. I will make sure this on that. But yes, thank you everyone for tuning in, and I will see you all Friday. So have a good morning, afternoon, and evening wherever you are tuning in from. I will see you all then. Good night.